Imagine my surprise when I turn up at my front door and there are 2 brand new sets of golf clubs I have no idea about. Guys, in today's video, we've been sent 2 mystery boxes, and I say we, because Chris is here. Chris, how are you?
Oh, I'm cold.
It is very, very cold today. Guys, these are from, I do believe, the guys at Takomo, and we got to test their golf clubs over in Finland this year. However, the weather was like this.
And the rain.
What are you going with?
I'm going to go with the 9-iron. Hell like that.
Have you...
Another day, another outfit, and when the rain's gone.
So we got this message from them.
Hi James, it's your friend Nicholas here from Takomo. Last time you visited us, you got a chance to try out our newest irons, the 301 model. And well, about the conditions last time, they were pretty terrible to say the least. So now, we are sending you a new set of the 301s. Let's see how low we will go this time in your home course. And you might want to keep a hold of these because we have a new challenge coming up real soon. So stay tuned.
So as you can see, guys, they have set us a little bit of a challenge, and we have a brand new series using these golf clubs. The only thing is, I have no idea which clubs these are, and Chris doesn't know which clubs he has. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to play here at Waterfront Golf Club today, and Chris gets to use what he opens, I get to use what I open. I'm praying it is 201s and not MBs because it's a bit cold today. So let's see what Chris has got first. KBS shafts.
Oh dear.
Are they the MBs?
MBs.
Yes!
A beautiful iron though.
They are a thing of beauty, aren't they? And it's a strange thing how something so good can make you feel at times so good, but also at times so bad. Guys, comment below, would you use the blades? Let me your keys, I'll open mine and see what I've got. Oh, I'm buzzing with that. Come in, come in, come in. I have cold hands and a set of
MBs.
No, 301 CBs. Get in my golf bag. How good do they look as well? They look so good. Guys, the stakes in today's video are whoever wins gets to choose a set of irons they use for the upcoming series. It's going to be quite a long series and quite a fun series, so the stakes couldn't really be higher. Should we get these sorted and get teed off?
Oh yes.
So the arsenal is set. I have the Takomo 301 CBs, Chris has the Takomo 301 MBs. This is already going in my favour, but as you can probably hear today, the conditions are incredibly difficult, and this has a huge say on the upcoming series.
Biblical.
Huge say. Every time we take these clubs, it's going to rain. I think it might rain as well today. Oh, that is such a good strike. Guys, make sure you stay tuned for part 2 on Chris's channel, where we do check these clubs for numbers and see exactly what the differences are as well. Right, I'm going to go 4-iron off the... Are we going irons only, yeah?
Irons only. I did it these well when we was out in the rain. I was pleasantly surprised.
Great strike.
Again, they don't look as much like butter knives over them, so they don't look as...
Have you got 4-iron as well?
Yeah, they don't look like a too thin on the top.
We compare these top lines, and Laura comes in just to have a look at these. Have you played already today with that divot?
Just mine to go left. Look, a very similar top line, so CB and MB, not too much difference.
You could almost confuse them, couldn't you, if you weren't...
Yeah, so if we did a blind test, that's maybe what we should have done, James. But, you know, blind test, we would have seen there's not much difference in there. So can I flight this down? Nice forged feeling.
Oh, that is delightful.
It felt fantastic.
How good is that for a strike?
I mean, it's not gone that far into the sea breeze.
I'm a little bit worried now.
They do feel fantastic. Again, value for money, Takomo. There's a big tick on the screen. I hope James has done some good editing there and put a tick on. Probably not. Oh, well out.
A little bit higher than yours. I actually struck that really well. Again, not too far in the wind.
It's not talking about that divot pattern today.
See if we can play it down. These look so good. Like, look at that as a top line. It really is nice. Little chamfered edge there as well for the turf interaction, which is what we did on the first tee for that little bullet we've played.
That crater, it was also known as.
Not a crater.
Some people would say. What club have you got?
6.
6. It's a great flight.
Go on, be good.
It's not turning.
Stay there.
Ooh. Oh,
Come on to that left edge. So the thing that we're going to do, guys, with this series, because we all know that Takomo are excellent value for money. They're generally around £500, depending on how many you go for in the set, plus your taxes and import and stuff like that. How much golf can we play with the money we would save if we bought these instead of buying a premium set of irons? That's the series, and that's what hopefully I'm going to be using these clubs in to play beat that man. Oh, that's absolutely delightful, Chris. Lovely shot.
Just past pin high, struck with a nice off stroke, great feel. But that's what you're going to get from a good strike, not a crater.
That ball flight was delightful, I'll give you that, well done. Thought it was going to leave me hanging then. Ah!
Oh, it's a bit racy.
Never.
But it races into the middle. That's what it does. Back at the
Every
home
time we come here, you do that.
the home of golf, Royal Waterfront.
Right, one down, I brought you to my favourite hole on this golf course, Chris.
I gather
6th
that.
hole, par 3. Beautiful flag location as well. Do you reckon we're going to be hitting the same iron in, even though I've got the CB and you've got the MB?
Again, they could be a little bit different. Yours should maybe go a little bit further, but we'll see that on my channel of how they compare. But one big thing you can see in the difference is look at the sole. Much bigger sole on there. So for those,
that's helping me with the turf interaction, isn't it?
yeah, for those people who take craters like yourself. Oh.
A little bit of a Damien.
When we talk about craters,
It's done alright though.
oh, it's coming back now. Oh,
Hit it wind.
yeah, it's coming. What
Come
a
on.
bounce. It's trickled on
Oh,
for you.
what a shot that is. So Chris, that is how you strike an iron right there. So T-peg, little credit card divot after it, not that huge thing that you've left there. We'll take that and we'll move on. Lesson.
So again, pitching wedge now. More traditional lofts on these clubs. So again, MB's what you'd expect. Not like the power bats that James always whinges about.
Lovely touch.
Ooh, chased on. Great strike, good feel.
So in regards to power bats, I tested the 101Ts this year as well from Takomo. Hollow body design, a little bit more powerful. For me, probably the best set in the lineup.
Well, it certainly didn't race past.
It's just, there's a huge ridge there. It's not one you can really have a huge go at, especially when you're there. And I'm now in for a 3, which will get us back to level when you miss. Oh, I thought you'd done it again. I was about to not speak to you for at least a week there. That's the better line. What's that? All day.
Ooh, no good second
Back
time.
to level, 1 hole left. This is the decider. And then guys, we're going to jump inside and test these clubs for numbers and see what the difference is on Trackman range here at Waterfront Golf Club. Don't go anywhere. It all comes down to this. I have the 4 iron again, 301 CB. Still going to try and cut the corner a little bit. Plenty of power in these irons to do so.
He's thinned it this time.
That's
Wasn't
right, is
taking
it?
one of those craters, was he? That is absolutely perfect.
You know, there's something about you striking those, that 4 iron. It's as good as I see anyone strike a long iron, that it really is.
And
And
the
that,
interaction with the turf there, it's a divot.
what's happened where your heel was? Okay, 150 yards in, I'm going to go with the 8 iron here, similar to where we nearly birded the last hole. Chris, you put distance on me again, you're enjoying those, aren't you?
Again, feel fantastic. Again, if you hit the middle of the face and you strike it well, you can do anything with the ball. It's just rarity that I do any of the above. Flowering ball flight there.
It was a good strike, I've just leaked it to the right unfortunately. The door is ajar for you there, mate.
It's pin high though. You got to chip across the green. So I'm going to fly to an 8 iron in as well from here. So Okay, it shows that 4-iron off the tee was nice and low. It was lower than James's with the CB. You can flight it down even though it's traditional loft, so. That one has jumped up on me a little bit. Long and left, it's a little bit past the flag. Not the best.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man, cometh the pitching wedge. This is the club that Chris would teach me to use here, and this is that club we're going to use. I love the profile of this. I'll put it on screen now so you can see that top line as well. Come on, James, up and down. And these are yours for the whole series. Must turn in. It's not turning. All day.
Like I said, 2 putts, gets the win.
Chris, what clubs do you want to use then?
Clubs, I'm going to stay with the MBs.
Really? Because I was going to choose the CBs.